Hello friends, in the previous session we saw practical part 1. We saw up to default constructor. Now we will see how to define a parameterized constructor. For parameterized constructor, I will pass a parameter double w double height and double depth. Now width will be initialized to w, height will be initialized to h, and depth will be initialized to d. All other will remain the same. Only while calling I am passing here default constructor is not there now, so I need to pass new values for two boxes separately. First is 10, 20, 50, like in the previous example, but it is not written in the main function. It is called through a parameterized constructor. And second is 3, 6, 9. So this way, two objects are created. Now we will run and have the same output using parameterized constructor. Okay. Now we will see the use of this keyword. Here, name of instance variable and name of local variables. These are local variables. Those are declared in the box class. And these are instance variables. So when you are creating object, every object will have own copy of W, H and D. So these both are different, so no need to use these. But if I provide here width, then height, then depth, what will happen? Now assignment to variable width has no effect. So compiler is very much confused now. It does not know which width to be copied to which width. So for this purpose, this is a local variable and this is the instance variable. Okay. So local variable always hides the instance variable. For that purpose, I will provide this keyword. This width means this class width. Whatever is written over here. This dot width, this dot height, and this dot depth. This will solve my problem. So it is a very generalized form. At instance variable name and local variable name is same, and to omit the instance variable hiding by local variable, what we are using this keyword. Now I will run this and I will have the same output. Now lastly, we will have the example of stack class that we seen in the theory part. For that, I will close this project. Now I will create a new project, stack dim. We will have the stack implementation that is having push and pop function. Name of package stack dim. Now I will create a class stack. Why test stack? Because this is having my main method, and actually stack implementation will have name as stack. So those two classes will be different. First of all, we will write a stack implementation, and then we will write a test stack implementation. The stack class defines an integer stack that can hold 10 integer values. For that purpose, I am creating one array. One constructor, that is default constructor stack. Top of stack is -1. So there is no data loaded into the stack. -1 means there is no data loaded, no element pushed onto the stack. Now I will push the item onto stack. I will write push function, void push integer item. If top of stack is equal to 9, stack is full. Why? Because the limit of my array is 10. I cannot provide more data than 10. Else, top of stack, I will write stack plus top of stack is equal to item. So what is the item? Item that is provided to push into the stack. Item can be any integer number. Okay. Then second function is for popping an item from the stack. Pop the item from the stack. Then integer pop it is having return type int. Why? Because we are popping the element, we are removing the element from the stack. So it will return integer value. If top of stack is less than 0, underflow, stack underflow. It is having stack underflow. Else, it should return something in this if case also. If case, so I will return 0. And in the else part, I will return the element that is at the top of the stack. Return stack top of stack minus. What is the difference between this plus toss and this toss minus? Firstly, value of top of stack is incremented, position is incremented, then item is stored, and here firstly item is removed, this position is decremented, position is taken, and then it is decremented. firstly position is taken out and then it is decremented. I'm sorry. Then I will have main function. In the main function, I will write down two stacks. Stack my stack 1 is equal to new stack, and second stack my stack 2 is equal to new stack. Then push some numbers onto stack. How to push them? For int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. My stack 1 dot push I. For the second part, for int I is equal to 10, I less than 20, I plus plus. So first stack will have values from 0 to 9. Second stack will have values from 10 to 19. I will push my stack 2 dot push I. As simple as that. Okay. So for loop, combination of for loop and push function is used here. Nothing hard is that in that. Then pop those numbers of the stack. Now I will call the pop function. Pop those numbers of the stack, or pop remove from the stack. So how to remove stack in my stack 1? Firstly, I will print stack in my stack 1 to differentiate. Then I will write my stack 1 dot pop. So for integer I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, what I will do? I will println my stack 1 dot pop. After popping, it will show me the element. Pop and show me the element. Now second for loop, stack in my stack 2. Stack in my stack 2. For int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. My stack 2 dot pop. Have you understood the difference between why in this for loop I have written like 0 to 10, and then in this for loop I have written 10 to 20. But in this for loop I have written from 0 to 10, and here also I have written 0 to 10. What is the difference? Here all these elements from 0 to 10, 0 to 9, I have to push into the stack, because there is a relation of this pushing and this iteration. This pushing and in this iteration. But here, while popping, I don't have anything related to popping. Popping will do what? Only it will pop the element of the stack and then it will decrement the position. So only stack spot top of stack is taken and then position is removed by 1, decremented by 1. So there is a no relationship between this I and pop and this I, second I and pop. So this I 0 to 10 and this I 0 to 10 is just written for the sake of iteration. How many number of times I have to pop? 10 times. How many number of times I have to pop? 10 times. But here I have to push this I. From 0 to 9 this will be pushed, and from 10 to 19 this will be pushed. So there is a difference between you need to understand this. Now we will run this stack. Stack in my stack 1. Whatever you are pushed, those are gone. First element will that is gone first will be eliminated last. So upon 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are put, and in the stack 2, 10 to 19 elements are pushed and popped in the reverse way. So in this way, we have also completed the stack class that we explained in the theory part. So now classes practical part is done. In the next chapter, we will go in detail of classes and methods. So in that you will understand methods and classes by very closely. So meet you in the next session. Thank you so much.